Former House Speaker Newt Gingrich, a Republican presidential candidate in 2012, appeared on Face the Nation here in Washington. After his appearance, we caught up with Gingrich and talked about the upcoming presidential election. I wanted to start by asking you what candidate you think is the best one so far in the field that could win the race.
Look, I think there are 8 or 10 guys who could win the race, and I think it's wide open, and I think that's what the polls are showing you.
Now, when we look at like the Latino vote, for example, it's going to be really important in 2016. Do you think a candidate like Marco Rubio would be a good choice for the Republicans to get more votes in that round?
Well, I think both Marco Rubio and Jeb Bush have a huge advantage in being able to go on Spanish language media and talk with fluency and I think have an impact. I think there's no question that that's an advantage. But you also saw in 2014 a number of Republican candidates do remarkably well in the Latino community by emphasizing jobs and education and issues that resonated with Latinos.
Do you think Republicans can get a lot of Hispanic votes and at the same time have a stronger stance on illegal immigration?
Well, you had Senator Cornyn actually carry a plurality of Hispanics in Texas. You had Cory Gardner tie the incumbent Senator Udall in Colorado among Hispanics. So you've seen a number of places where when Republicans focus, they do very, very well. And of course, with people like Susana Martinez, she dominates the Hispanic vote in New Mexico.
Do you think social issues will have an important role in 2016 for the Republicans in particular?
I think it's very important to look at what just happened in Great Britain, where the Conservative Party won a stunning upset victory. And they did it by emphasizing jobs, the economy, and by talking about working Britons. I think a Republican Party which emphasizes a commitment to working Americans has a huge opportunity to break through with literally every group in the country.
And when you look at Hillary Clinton, for example, right, $2.5 billion she's expected to raise on her campaign. Do you think that conflicts at all with her message of helping the middle class?
Look, I just think you could run a campaign that says America's not for sale, and I think she would be hard put to explain what she's doing.
Democratic Senator Bernie Sanders, who recently entered the 2016 presidential race, also appeared on Face the Nation. How do you plan to stand out among the other candidates, potential candidates, in particular Hillary Clinton, after pledging to raise $2.5 billion she pledged?
Here we go.
How do you plan to stand out?
I think we're going to get a lot of our contributions from middle-class working families who are not going to give us $1 million, but will give us $50 or $60. And in the first week and a half, we're doing pretty good.